Hi Shashikant, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
I'm also good. So Shashikant, you have applied for a front-end developer role. So let's
Yes.
start with your quick introduction.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Kadam Shashikant Shivaji. I have completed my graduation in the stream of mechanical engineering from SRT University, Nanded. Currently, I am working as a Angular developer from last 6 months. Before that, I have worked as a UI developer for 1.5 years. That's about.
Okay. So how much experience do you have total?
Sir, total I have 2 years of experience. In that, I have 6 months as an Angular developer and 1.5 year as UI developer.
Okay.
Yes.
And on what type of projects you have worked? Can you just give a brief intro about your projects?
Yeah, yes, sir. I worked on template-driven form for users uh, with the use of subject and subject behavior task. Yes, sir. In that, I have to. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I can't.
Okay, fine. So why are you leaving your current job?
Yeah, sir. Basically, there is nothing with my current organization. I am happy with my current organization, but I have to learn new things and challenge myself for the future of myself. And yeah, it's the change of life of change is the life of change is the part of life, sir. So I have thinking about to switch my job to learn new things and challenge myself.
Okay. So
Yes,
like change is the constant in life. So you will switch from our company also.
yes. No, no, sir. Yes,
Okay, fine. So let's come to the technicals. Okay.
okay, sir.
So which version of HTML you have worked on?
Sir, I have worked on HTML5. Sir.
What features are there in HTML5?
Yeah, sir. Some there in HTML5 there are some new semantic tags are introduced, and also their multimedia tags will be there. And HTML5 gives some of new APIs for storages. Yes.
So what is web storages in HTML5?
So web storage is the API given by HTML5 to store the data for there. In web storage, there are two methods: session storage and local storage. In session storage, we can store data for particular session period of time. If we close that tab or close our browser's tab, then this data will be removed from there. In local storage, if we store data, we need to delete it manually. It can't be removed from the data will be permanent.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the difference between inline element and a block level element?
Sir, inline element always start on same line, whereas block level element starts on new line. Inline element occupies width equal to its content, and block level elements occupies width equal to its parents of 100% width. And we can't apply margin from top and bottom in inline element. In block level element, we can apply margin from both sides.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what is iframe tag?
Yeah, yes, sir. Iframe tag is used to embed and URL without refreshing our current URLs.
One more time. Why it is used?
So iframe tag is used to uh, pass an URL uh, or embed an URL in our application without refreshing our current URLs.
Okay.
Yes.
So can we play a video in iframe tag by passing the URL?
Yes, sir. We can play.
Okay. So what are the features of HTML?
Yes, sir. I have to answer it about. But HTML5 gives us some multimedia tags, audio, video, and uh, it its uh, syntax is lower as compared to HTML, and it gives some APIs also for storages.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many tags do we need to create a basic web page?
Yeah, yes, sir. There are body tag script. Is there in Angular or yes?
Just how
Can you
many
please?
tabs? Sorry, how many tags we need to create a static web page?
Uh, yes, sir. 8 to 10 tags will be needed, sir.
8 to 10 tags.
Yes, sir. In head some meta tags and link will be there. Title will be there. There's main
But
tag HTML. Yes,
okay,
yes. In body, our main part of our coding is there in body.
okay.
Yes.
So what are HTML attributes?
So attributes gives us some meta information about HTML elements.
Examples.
Yes, sir. SRC images, SRC image, alt, HREF. These are
What is the use of aside tag?
sorry, sir. Didn't work.
Okay. Okay. So what is the basic difference between an image tag and a figure tag?
Yeah, basically figure tag works as a container for images and image heading and other means it works like container for giving our image and its heading and paragraph and image tag only used to show our image. So it's usually, but I can't explain it.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So if I want to add a calendar, which tag should I use? Should I need to use?
And, sorry, sir.
Okay. So input tag is used and type is date.
Date. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you used anytime?
Oh, sorry, sir. Date is used, sir, but I didn't create a calendar.
Input tag did you use?
Yes, sir. Inputs user.
Okay. So in that type is there text,
Yes, sir.
number,
Yes, number.
email.
Email. Yes, sir.
There you can use date.
Okay, sir.
What is the meaning of responsive web design?
The responsive web design is about creating web pages automatically to shrink, enlarge, and resize to view it in all desktops, laptops, and mobiles.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so how we can make or how we can make a web page responsive?
Yeah, yes, sir. There's some media queries given us by CSS and HTML to by using this
What is media query?
some media queries used to apply width and height to our HTML page to show the content what we need to show at the particular height and width, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is mean by the breakpoints?
Breakpoints. No, sir, I don't read about it.
In the media
Breakpoints.
query? Ah,
Yes,
yes.
a breakpoint. Yes, sir. Breakpoints are used to at what position we have to show the means max width, max height. For that, we use breakpoints at zero position. What we want to show.
Yes. What is canvas element?
Canvas is a pixel-based graphics, sir. It is resolution independent, resolution dependent, but we can't print it at a high resolution. We can play video games by using this.
Okay.
Yes.
What is SAS?
SAS is syntactically awesome style sheet. It is a preprocessor of CSS. Uh, yes, sir, we need to compile it to CSS. SAS is useful in our project is in large scale. CSS is hard to handle, so we need to use SAS. There are some features in SAS: mixins, variables, functions. Yes, sir. To increase
Okay.
code
What are the
readability.
features of SAS?
Yes, sir. Features of SAS are mixins, variables, functions. These are functions.
What is mixing?
At the rate, mixins are used to create reusable code, and the for use of the mixins, we need to use at the rate include text.
What is at the rate include is used for?
So by at the rate include, we give access that file in our in what file we want to access that code. We import that.
Okay.
Yes.
What are the advantages of using SAS over CSS?
Yes, sir. There's code readability will be there, and also if we want to change some code, we don't need to be change in every file. Just go to one file here we want to make changes, and we can easily can make changes this. And our code will be maintainable.
Okay.
Yes.
What is Bootstrap?
So Bootstrap is a library of CSS. Yes.
Library or framework?
Yeah, framework of CSS.
What are the features of Bootstrap?
Sorry, sir. I can't explain.
Did you use Bootstrap components anytime?
Yeah, yes, sir. I used it. We need
Which
to
component?
give, yeah, navbar also. Navbar used, and also cards.
What is carousel?
Carousel means carousel is used to slide images by clicking on
Okay.
arrow. Yes.
What are custom attributes in HTML5?
Custom attributes. Sorry, sir.
Okay. What is Flex?
So Flex is the new concept introduced in CSS. By using Flex, we can align items according to our requirements.
What are the features of Flex?
Sorry, sir, I can't explain.
Okay. Let's start with the JavaScript and Angular. Okay. So, what is the difference between the REST operator and the spread operator?
The spread operator gives us uh, array elements outside its array, and also rest operator gives rest of elements from that array.
What is a higher order function?
A function which is stored as value is called as header. No,
Which
sir,
are
sorry.
the higher order?
Function which accept another function as called function is called higher order functions are map, filter, reduce.
But you have told the definition of first class function.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. A function
Why
which
use filter?
filter is used when some condition is there and we need a particular data from array of that condition. We use filters.
When should we not use this keyword?
Sorry, sir.
What is promise?
So promise is object. It gives some value in future. It has the four states: fulfilled, fulfilled, settled, rejected, and
Okay, fine. Tell me the difference between promise and observable.
yes, sir. Promises are eager and observables are lazy. And promise can emit data only once. Observable emits data continuous in the continuous form of stream. and we need to observe subscribe observable to get data from that and also we need to uh, unsubscribe observable when we destroy our components.
Okay.
Yes.
So, which is better?
Yeah, yes, sir. We use accordingly our requirements. Observable is better because it emits data through.
Why it
And
is better?
yes, sir. Because use of observable, we can get data when we need it by using some observables like activity route for our for getting data from our URL. Also, there.
No.
Sorry.
Okay, fine. Why we use promise.all?
Means sir, promise.all by using promise.all, all our promises will be resolved. If any one will be there rejected or pending, our promise will not be resolved.
At which case do you use this promise.all?
In promise chain.
In means in which condition we should use this promise.all?
Yeah, yes. Some conditions there are some APIs there which are dependent on other APIs or states. When we want to resolve one by one and all, if they all are resolved, then only we want to display our data. If anyone will be rejected, then we will not be able to show our data. So we need to use promise.all in that case.
Okay. What is closure?
Closure, a function with its lexical scope is called as closures. Means calling a child function inside a parent function, which can give us uh, data outside of that parent function by calling.
What is Angular?
So Angular is a framework of JavaScript which is based on the top of the TypeScript, which is used to make single page web application.
What is dependency injection?
So if in case our component is dependent on some other dependencies like services we use or API calls also, in that case we need to inject the service in our component. So this is dependency.
Okay. What is the starting point of our Angular application?
Yeah, yes, sir. Bootstrapping models or bootstrap models
So
is
it's,
a starting.
which file?
Sir, sir, bootstrap model is in our main.ts files.
Okay. Which
And
module is bootstrap there?
sir, our bootstrap model at the rate ng models.
No, no. Which module is why always app module will run first?
Sir, because we give so bootstrap function you in that bootstrap function we passes an component app component, so it tells our Angular application to start our application from that component, so it will start from our app.model.ts.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay. So in main.ts, what is Bootstrap? As you said, there is Bootstrap. What is Bootstrap there?
The Bootstrap function, Bootstrap is the main starting point of our application, sir. In that function, we pass an component, and it says our Angular application to uh, start
We
our
pass
application
a
from that.
component or a module there.
Uh, Sir, we pass and component name, but Bootstrap model is already in.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Yes.
You can open StatBlitz or any of okay. Go your in your main.ts.
Yes.
What is Bootstrap? Module
Yeah.
or component?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. We pass a model. Sorry, sir. I
Okay.
have read about it, but it's wrong. Sorry, sir.
Okay. So here we Bootstrap app module. So that's why app module will run first. And
Okay.
in app module, app component is there. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So app component will be the running file, first running component. Okay. So tell me, can we change there in main.ts? Go to main.ts. Can we change here in the place of app module? Can we use another module?
Yeah, we can change, sir, but we need to give functionality for the same model. We can change name.
No. My question is simple. Can we use another module? If we create another module, can we use here as a
No, sir.
starting
No.
module?
No, sir. No. No. We can. We need to introduce it in app models. Import it in app.
No, we can use it. Okay.
Sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
So what is the difference between the package.json and package log.json?
Yes, sir. Package.json file gives info stores information about our dependencies for our production and development. And in package log JSON, it logs dependency which will not be able to which version of that dependency will not be able to run on our browsers, and it stores information of all the dependencies versions.
Did not understood.
So package.json file stores information about our packages, npm packages for and dependencies for our application.
Correct. Hmm.
And in package log JSON file, sir, it logs versions of dependencies which will not be able to run on our browsers modules, dependencies which will not be able to.
What happens if we delete package log.json?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I have not about it. Brief on it.
Okay. Okay. What is a decorator?
Decorator, it adds additional feature to our class which we use in our DOM.
Okay. Okay. So what is input decorator and output decorator?
Yeah, input decorator and output decorators are used to communicate between two components uh, in between parent and child components. If we pass data from parent to child,
Yes.
we use
Why?
at the yes sir.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. You can tell. Yes.
Yes, parent to child. If we pass parent to child data, we need to use at that input tag. And if you want to share data from child to parent, we need to use at the output. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Yes. Sir. Hello.
Yes. You can stop your screen.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. Can you turn on your video?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the difference between input decorator and output decorator?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Input decorator is used to pass data from parent to child, and output decorator is used to emit data from child to parents.
Child to parent we use.
Output decorator. Hello.
Ah, yes.
Yes, sir. We use output decorator to pass data from child to parent, and at their input decorator for parent to child.
Is it correct or you are telling in reverse order?
Yeah, I think correct. It's
Output is used to.
from child to parent sending, sir. We use output.
Yes. Okay. If I want to share data between not parent child, okay, in with any component. So how can we share?
Yeah, we can use services also.
Okay.
Yes.
What is service?
Service is a function, sir, which is used, which is created for sharing for component uh, two components communication and reusable code throughout our web application. We can access that code for we need to inject that service throughout our application in what component we want to use it.
Okay. On which version of Angular do you work?
So I work on Angular text.
Okay. Do you know what are the differences between Angular JS and Angular?
Hmm. Sorry, sir. Not
Okay. Why we use @view child decorator?
Yeah, uh, when we use template reference in our form, uh, to use that template reference in our TypeScript file, we we need to use @view child decorator
What
to
is the
access that.
difference? Okay. What is the difference between view child and view children decorator?
Yeah, no, sir, don't.
Okay. So, do you know any life cycle hooks in Angular?
Yeah, constructor, engine changes, enjoining it.
Constructor.
Uh,
Is constructor is a life cycle hook.
yeah, yes, sir. I read it.
Okay. Constructor is a life cycle hook.
Yes, sir. I read it in on Google.
Okay. I also don't know.
Yes.
I thought. Okay. So, uh, which? So, okay. After constructor, which
Uh,
life cycle hook will run first?
so engine changes, then engine in.
Okay. What is the use of ng on changes?
Sorry, sir. I didn't use it.
Uh, ng on changes is very important life cycle hook.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay. Okay. So, do you know view children? Did you use anytime?
Yes, sir. I have used it, but I can't
Okay.
recall it. Yes.
Then you will know why we use after view init. Correct?
After a few minutes. No, don't know,
What
sir.
is? Do you know what is after view init? Ng
No, sir.
after view init.
No, sir. No.
It is a life cycle hook.
Yes, sir.
Ng
It's,
after view init.
yes, sir. It's life cycle hook, but I didn't use.
Okay. Just tell me, ng do check is better or subject is better?
Sorry, sir. I can't tell.
Okay. Did you use anytime ng do check?
No, sir.
Subject.
Yeah, subject. Is good.
Okay. So
Subject
tell
and
me
subject.
what is subject.
Sir, subject we can use subject for communication between two components. Uh, it is subject is observable, but we can use it as an observer also.
Okay. So we can unsubscribe the subject, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If we have one subject, okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
that is emitting value, and we are subscribing or consuming its value in 100 components, okay,
Yes, sir.
and in that 100 components, we are unsubscribing it after consuming the value, okay. Is there, do you think any problem will come for subject?
Maybe.
What problem will come if it comes?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what is routing?
So routing is the process of defining our defining and implementing navigation paths in our route to navigate from one component to another component. Routing is done by using router modules.
What is query parameters?
Sir, query parameters are we can get the query parameters from no we can pass query parameters in our template in URL query parameters means in query parameters we pass some conditions true false also.
Okay. Why views can deactivate hook of routing?
Sir, guard or
Guard, yes.
yes, can when our condition is satisfied for that route on which we have applied our router guard, so we can use that can deactivate.
Okay. What is pipe?
So pipe is a object which is used to transform data from one form to another form. There are some basic pipes introduced by Angular, which is denoted by a vertical bar. It is a
Did you created any custom pipes for your project?
yeah, yes sir, I have created.
Which type of pipes means?
Yeah, I also simple created two lowercase uppercase.
But that are the predefined pipes, correct?
Yes sir, that pretty.
No, no. I ask you about any custom pipes that you have created and used it.
No sir.
Okay. Okay. So what is lazy loading?
Lazy loading is useful for our applications runtime load time means uh, controlling our modules by using lazy loading we gives access to the route which is currently activate route so that we use lazy loading means to improve our load time. We need to split it into modules.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what are structural directives and what are the types of that?
Sir, structural directives. Hello.
Hi, yes.
Sir, structural directives. Uh, Structural directives are used to replace, remove HTML elements from our template. There are some examples are ng4.
Okay.
Yes.
Why we use ng class?
Ng class is a attribute directive to add an existing behavior of or to additional behavior to our HTML element we use as ng class. Means conditionally we have to apply that class.
Okay. If uh, there are parent and child components, okay, A and B. A is a
Yes.
parent, B is a child. Okay.
Yes.
From A to B, one input property is sent,
Okay.
okay, in B. Okay. And in A, that is changed. So is it will reflect in B.
Yes, sir.
And
Okay, sir.
on that you have to uh, apply some functionality if value is changed. Okay, if that value is changed, then you have some different functionality in B component.
Okay.
You can share your screen. Here you have only one component, no, app component,
Yes. Yes.
correct? Okay, create one more component, child component. Okay, use this child component in app component. In app component, use that child component.
For unit.
Yes, use here that child component. Okay, pass one property, input property. Take one variable in app component.ts. Basic. Give some value here. Give your name. Okay,
Sir.
save. Save HTML file. Next, use it in child component and print. No, here you don't have to give any value. You can give type string. Okay, okay. Use here h1. Save. Save all files. Okay. Now check there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now what you have to do is write a click function, or take one button in app component. In app component, take one button and on this button write a click event. Click event, change name. And in this, here change the basic to empty. Basic equals to basic equals to do it empty. Empty string. Okay.
Yes.
Save. Okay. Now go to your Chrome or that browser. Go to browser.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Click on that button. Okay. So
Yes.
now in child component, in child component,
Yes, sir.
if the value of in ts file, if the value of basic is changed, you have to give another name. How will you do?
So we need to pass it by using at the rate output record. Yeah, it can't be dynamically changed.
Means I did not understood.
So means if we change here that value, it
Hmm.
can't be readable by app component.
Okay, if I want to do something, another thing. Okay, if I have one paragraph, uh, take one paragraph in child component. Okay, empty. Save. Keep it empty.
Okay.
Okay. If the value of basic is changed, I have to fill this paragraph.
Okay.
How can you do? How do you check in TS file that value of basic is changed? Correct? How will you get that the value of basic is changed? Not a previous value. Now it is current value is changed from the previous value, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir. I will get that value in ng only. Sorry, sir. Please can you repeat it?
So here you have to use ng on changes.
Okay.
This is the purpose of ng on changes. Take ng on changes at the line number 8. implements ng on init comma ng on changes only. Changes. Okay. So here, if any input property will change, then this ng on changes will execute.
Okay, sir.
Console.log or console.log input property changed, you can write. So when you change that, the first will run this.
Okay.
Here only you have to take if condition and this does dot basic inside. You can read it how to use ng on changes after that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Shashikant, we are done with your interview. So do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. Please share my review so I can learn and yes, sir.
Yes, you are means you have to work on your technical skills. Okay.
Yes.
It is means I thought it is a very nice interview, but then also you have to work on it. Okay, you have to be confident when you are giving your answers. Okay,
Okay,
and
sir.
lot of concepts you know, but you don't have confidence because you did not practice or you did not uh, studied about that. Okay,
Okay.
so try to use your time. Okay,
Okay.
it's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Yes.